Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Los Angeles Lakers MyNBA series, and I just want to say thank you for watching these videos and commenting. I actually been doing pretty well through the first two episodes that I've seen uploaded. But getting into this video, we just played the Mavericks in the last episode on Christmas Day. Took an L there, but since then, oh my gosh, it is now All-Star Weekend. And the trade deadline just passed, and I will show you our record. We are 26-29, so we're a little bit under 500. We have been playing better as of late. You will see why that is. But we did make a trade. As you can see, Jeremy Grant is missing. That's because we traded him for Taylor Hendricks. If you look at the full trade here, we sent Jeremy Grant and Cam Reddish to the Utah Jazz for Taylor Hendricks and Mark Sears, who we then released because we don't really need him. But the reason why we did this trade, Taylor Hendricks, a lengthy defender who can also hit the three ball. As you can see, he has a 79 three ball. And then his defensive stats, he's got 71 interior, 71 perimeter, 67 steal, 77 block, and he is 21 years old. This is his second year, and he's actually been playing very well for us. We also made a signing. Who we signed? I have no idea why I always yawn when I record. I literally have no idea. But we signed Babacar Miller. He was a free agent from he went undrafted from Florida State. He's 6'11", but he's kind of like he's a wing. He can play center, which we have been playing him at sometimes. But if you look at his shooting, he's actually been shooting very well for us. Through his first 3 or 4 career games, he's shooting 70% from three, or 70% from three, which is not, sustainable. In his first game, he had 5 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. He's a very good shot blocker. Had 1 3 out of 3 attempts. And then against Portland, he was amazing for us. 13 points, 3 rebounds, and a block, shooting 5 for 5 from the field and 3 of 3 from deep. And then against the Kings, you're noticing a trend. He was amazing again. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, a block, 6 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from deep again. And then against the Warriors, he was also amazing. 4 points, 5 rebounds, and he was just like he's a disruptor defensively for us. And then against the Pacers, we lost, but he wasn't really a factor, except for steals. He had 4 steals in 11 minutes. The reason why we've been playing better lately, and you can see we're holding these teams to 100 points. 102 points, 99, 90, and 111 is pretty solid. Darvin Ham has changed up a little bit the defensive game plans. He's kind of trying to go the Eric Spoelstra route, just throwing out different looks, different zones at different times. Sometimes we'll do a lineup with Vander Williamson at the 1, of course. But then I'll throw maybe Grimes at the 2. Then we'll have Koulibaly, Hendricks, and then Babacar Miller at the 5. Or sometimes I like to go even bigger than that. I'll put Vander Williamson at the 1. I'll put Koulibaly at the 2, Hendricks at the 3, Babacar Miller at the 4, and then James Wiseman at the 5. And then we'll run a zone, and it's actually been working. We've been getting a lot of steals, and we've been disruptive, getting deflections and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to do to better this defense and get us into a play-in spot or playoff spot potentially. As you can see, we are almost tied with the Grizzlies, who are the 7th seed. And then the Kings have a little bit of separation over all these teams right now. And the Clippers have fallen to the play-in, losing 4 games in a row. That's something. But I think didn't they just sign somebody or trade for somebody? They have Kelly Oubre, Hassan Wallace. Russell Westbrook got traded for Isaiah Joe, so Russell Westbrook is now on the Thunder, which is cool to see. But yeah, the Clippers are missing a few guys due to injury, so now they're the 8th seed, but they should be better than that. Look at the number 1 seed, it's the Thunder. They got Russell Westbrook at point guard because Giddey is out right now. That's pretty cool. The Nuggets, I'm yawning again. I have no idea why I yawn. Actually, I'm not even tired at all. They've been pretty cool. And then I did shout out to Pierre the Plug. That's his name. He was using a random events generator from the All the Detail Patreon. It's like $8 a month, so I just said, all right, that's pretty cheap, I'll buy it. And I've been using it, and one thing for the Nuggets is Stanley Amude hit there was like a G League standout thing, and he won it, or he was selected for it, so he got an 85 3-pointer now, and he's gotten some better, 95 free throws, really good. Like his attributes went up a fair amount, and so did his shot tendency too, so that's cool. The Pelicans are the 3rd seed with DeJounte Murray, who they got from Atlanta. They traded Dyson Daniels over there. It's a really good team, and Zion is shooting 67.9% from the field. Unbelievable. Then the Timberwolves. I can't stop yawning. The Timberwolves, I think Ant is injured right now. Yeah, he's injured right now, but he's having an amazing season. They're the 4th seed. They've been playing very well. Spurs 33-22 with Donovan Mitchell and Victor Wembanyama. They also traded Rob Dillingham for Terry Rozier, which I honestly don't mind that much. It's like the same type of player, but Terry's already better. And they also traded for Alex Caruso. You'll see the Bulls blew it up. The Kings, like I said, they are playing very well, and they're missing Sabonis, but Stephon Castle has stepped up for them. And De'Aaron Fox, of course, has been amazing for them. And the Grizzlies, they've kind of fallen a little bit. Like I said, we can catch up to him. Ja's a little hurt. They're missing somebody else. No, it's just Ja. And DJ Burns is a perfect player for their team. Look at the bottom. The Rockets somehow, someway have just been terrible this season. I don't know how. Jazz, pretty self-explanatory. Not a tremendous squad. The Suns, what do they do? I think they signed Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons is having like a career resurgence year. He was playing pretty well with the Nets, but the Nets just wanted to just release him. And he's actually been playing very well. But for some reason, this team has not been good at all. They moved Bradley Beal to the bench, and they are still 20-33. They lost 7 games in a row. That is just, it makes no sense. And I think the Phoenix Suns might just blow it up in the summer. And then the Mavericks, they're 24-30, and it's just very weird to see. Right now, they're getting blown out by the Clippers in real life in Game 1, which is weird to see. And then the Portland Trailblazers making improvements little by little. They are 25-31, and right below us in the play. And I'm pretty confident we'll be at least a 10th seed at the end of the season. Look out east, Pistons, man. The Pistons have the best record in the league. They signed James Harden. They traded for Anthony Davis, who's a little hurt right now, but Cody Williams can back him up. And like, this is just such a deep squad, man. Such a deep squad. Pacers 37-17, very good squad as well. The Atlanta Hawks, it's just Trae Young and a bunch of role players, but these guys can defend and hit the 3 ball. And Trae Young's averaging 26-10. Ignore that he went to Orlando. He was there for like 1 game, and they traded him, and I just noticed, and I was like, why? The Sixers 33-21 with LeBron, Maxey, McCain, and Embiid. This is a solid squad. And the Bucks are 33-23. They made some moves too, as you can see. They traded for Mikal Bridges. They traded for Cole Anthony, Grant Williams, Bones Highland, and Emmanuel Quickly should be back soon. Like, this is a really good squad. And also Kai Jones, he had the G League standout thing too, so he's actually got really solid numbers. And honestly, somebody we could target in the offseason. Then the New York Knicks, despite missing Jalen Brunson and Dante DiVincenzo for the whole year now, because he broke like his vertebrae. I was like, holy shit. And he had a spinal injury, so just crazy stuff happening for them. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. They're still a good squad, man. And Julius Randle, one of the random events that we generated was a star player requesting a trade. He had to be 86 higher or higher. And Julius Randle requested a trade, and he just didn't get moved. There was nowhere that really fit him, so he just got to stay on this team. But right now, they're still the 6th seed. And the Celtics finally doing something. Peyton Pritchard got like a hot streak thing for the random events generator, which means he got a boost too. He is disgusting now. Like, he's actually nasty. 88 3-ball, 95 close shot. Like, he's a killer, man. And he's averaging 11 points per game. He's not having the best numbers, but this team's really good. I don't know how they are the 7th seed, but we'll see. And then the Heat, Jimmy Butler injured right now. This is an interesting team to watch because they signed Tobias Harris, but man, they might just blow it up this summer if there's nothing there for them. Jimmy having his worst year probably since 2013-14. I mean, he's just not been good at all, and he's like 36 years old. The Nets blowing it up. This is just a dead team. They just released Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, this team it stinks. They have Chris Middleton, but he's injured. So I guess the Bucks dodged a bullet with that, which is crazy. They traded Middleton, but good move in my opinion. The Raptors, they are mid, but they are in the play-in contention, and they can get some more playoff experience for Scotty Barnes. He hasn't had that since he was a rookie, or did he have a year or two? I feel like he didn't. I don't think he did. Charlotte Hornets 24-31. They traded for Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma, so their roster is getting better, and I think they'll be better sooner than later. I think next year they'll be a playoff team. And the Cavs, wow, this team is actually stinking it up. They lost Donovan Mitchell, and they have just been terrible now. Darius Garland is hurt. Like, this team, man, they need to figure something out in the offseason. It might be time to break up the twin tower duo of Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, and if it is, I'm going to be looking to snag one of them. The Orlando Magic, 20-35, terrible season compared to what they had in real life. Suggs is balling. Jonathan Isaac's somebody we're going to want to look at in the offseason too. Wendell Carter potentially as well. John Wall signed there, and he's playing really good for them. 12 points per game and 4 assists, shooting 40% from 3. And Paolo Banchero is out for a significant amount of time along with Zach LaVine. Then the Bulls, they blew it up completely. Finally, they blew it up completely. They have a lot of the guards, but this team is finally committing to the tank, man. Finally. 15-40, man. This team is just... I know they had Miles Bridges, but he got hurt, so that's cool. I like that. And then Washington Wizards, they blew it up completely too, but they do have some gems on this roster. Corey Kispert, somebody who can shoot the lights out. Denny Avdia, who has become a really good three-point shooter. He can handle the rock. He can score. He's a good defender. Somebody I think they should keep, but somebody that could get snagged from a team that is like a contender, and they could turn him into a really, really great player. And then Tyler Kolek got moved here. He's been really good for them. I mean, 38% from 3. I mean, that's really great efficiency. 43, 38, 94, averaging 5 assists a game. Really cool for them. And I think Jordan Poole's injured right now. Yeah, he is. And then they also brought up Alondes Williams. But yeah, that's how all the standings are looking. Let's get into the award races. Jokic, 26, 14, and 10. Unbelievable. Giannis, 25, 13, and 7 with 3.3 blocks per game. He is having by far his best defensive season. It's not even close ever since getting moved to center. I mean, look at this, man. He won D-Point in 2020, and I mean, a lot of his stuff doesn't pop out on the stat sheet, but this year it definitely is, and then some. And then Wemby third in just his second year. Luka, Tyrese Halliburton, obviously on the number 1 or number 2 seed in the East. Vader Williamson dominating. Alexander Sarge having a good run over there in Portland. Clinging. Been good for the Mavericks. Stephon Castle, a guy I really like. And Nikola Topic. Then the 6th man of the year, Malik Monk, 20 points per game. Naz Reid averaging 20 points per game. Am I saying this correctly? Oh my gosh. So Naz Reid is just... Wow, that's incredibly valuable. He's a free agent after this year, or does he have like a team option? He has a player option. If I'm Naz Reid, I'm declining that, and I'm signing 30 mil a year annually. TJ McConnell, Kelly Oubre, and Anthony Melton. Oh man, I just yawned again. It's like 5. No idea why I yawned. Giannis probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year over Wemby, which is insane because they both are averaging incredible numbers. Chet, Walker Kessler off the bench. That's crazy. And Evan Mobley for Depoy. Most improved player might go to our guy, James Wiseman. He has had an improved season. You know, you could say it's just more minutes, which is what I really believe. But who knows? Anthony Black, 9 points per game. Wemby doesn't make any sense. Asar Thompson doesn't really It doesn't really look that improved to me. Bilal Coulibaly's been pretty good for us. I think a third-year leap could be in the works for him. And then Kia Clutch Player of the Year, Kat, Giannis, Victor, Garland, and Cade. So yeah, that's that. And let's see. Is there anything else I want to cover? Let's look at our guys' stats. That's not our guys. Let's look at our guys' stats right here. Okay, we're still recording it. Good. Vander Williamson, 24 points per game, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, a block. He might make an all-defensive team as a rookie, which is really impressive. 53, 37, 99% from the free throw line. Austin Reeves been really good for us, 22, 4, and 5 with almost a steal a game, shooting 44.5% from deep. He's in the three-point contest. Wiseman, like I said, having a good year, but it might just because he plays a lot now, and he's been playing less and less because of what we're doing defensively. Bilal Coulibaly having a pretty good year, shooting solidly. Not really improved much of anything. If anything, he's declined in terms of his shooting, but he's taking tougher shots now. But you can see that he's improved a little bit if you watch the film. Taylor Hendricks having a good year for us. I mean, he just got here. He's only played 4 or 5 games, but I love him. Babacar Miller, great year so far for this kid. He's played like 3 games. He's played 5 games in his career. He's been really good for us, and I signed him to a 4-year deal because I just couldn't believe he was there. Marcus Sasser has had an up and down year. He hasn't played in every game because sometimes he just doesn't fit what we want to do. If we need offense, we'll throw him in there, but most of the time we'll just run Reeves or Williamson at point. This guy, definitely, we are looking to obtain in the offseason, re-sign him. 42.6% from deep, and he's been a great defender for us. I love Quentin Grimes. Taurean Prince, been solid, shooting 37% from deep. Would like that a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Colin Murray-Boyles, solid season as a rookie. Kendrick Nunn hasn't played, and neither have these guys really at all. Yeah, that's how it's going so far. At the trade deadline, I kind of had a decision. Should we push for the play-in? Should we stay young and keep our guys right now and keep our pick? I'm going to push with the play-in while we still have our young guys too. And if we can get Vander Williamson there, get him some playoff experience, playing experience, that would help him a lot for his development. And then most of these guys probably won't be here in the offseason. Like Wiseman probably going to get moved, Sasser as well. Tillman's definitely going to get moved. But yeah, I'm not going to show you the I'll simulate past the All-Star break. Let's see what happens here. I think Austin Reeves is in the three-point contest. Who did we waive? Oh yeah, we waived Sears. Reeves, I'm not going to watch that because that's what we did. And the Bulls won. Let's see who won. Saw Thompson won the dunk contest. Alright, Tatum won the three-point contest. And then the All-Star game. Who made it? Oh, okay. Oh, Vander Williamson made the All-Star game? What? So I guess he was an injury replacement? Wow, he made it as a rookie. That's cool. Okay, he originally wasn't there, but he did make it as an injury replacement, I guess. Had a conversation about his All-Star snubs. Oh. That's cool. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And then Brunson probably... Wow, Brunson didn't... Oh, wait. Why are they talking about Brunson not making it? He didn't fucking... He's a broken neck or some shit like that. And then our next game we're going to play, so that's cool. Vander Williamson made it. It could be this March 6th game against the Celtics just because Lakers Celtics. But I think I want to wait until this last 2 weeks or week and a half. And we want to try to get there in the play-in, and I'll show you guys the end of that. But yeah, that's really all I want to talk about this episode. Just 20 minutes of just breaking down stuff and what's happened thus far. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for the support. Subscribe, I guess. I don't really like saying all that, but if you like it, then subscribe. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace.